Michael Page versus Sam Patterson just went down, and honestly, this one was a tough watch from start to finish. It turned out to be one of those fights that never really gets going. What made things even more awkward is that these two had trained together multiple times before, so it always felt like this matchup might lack intensity. And that's exactly how it played out. Right from the opening bell, it was a long, drawn-out feeling process with very little action. It took over a minute before anything even remotely significant happened. Patterson threw a front kick and followed up with a decent right hand, but Page stayed light on his feet, circling without fully committing. The crowd started getting impatient quickly, as neither fighter seemed willing to engage. When Page finally stepped in with a quick combination, it almost felt like a rare highlight. He closed the round with a flashy back fist, but overall, that was about as exciting as it got. Between rounds, even the referee stepped in and told both fighters to pick up the pace. That's how slow things had become. In the second round, Page pressed forward a bit more and landed a clean right hand, but Patterson responded by tying him up and pushing him against Cage. Unfortunately, the tempo didn't improve, and the crowd's frustration only grew louder. At one point, Patterson got clipped with a counter and tried to bait Page into a brawl by opening his arms, but nothing followed. The third round continued in the same frustrating pattern. More clinching, more stalling along the cage, and very little meaningful offense. Patterson mixed in a few knees during clinch exchanges, but it wasn't enough to change the energy of the fight. The referee had to step in multiple times to separate them and demand action. Patterson again tried to invite a firefight, but Page didn't bite. And by then, the crowd had fully turned, showering the arena with boos. In the end, it went to the judges, 30-27, 29-28, 29-28 all in favor of Michael Page by unanimous decision. But truthfully, this felt like a fight where nobody really came out on top. The biggest losers were the fans, who had to sit through a performance that never lived up to expectations. Let me know what you thought about this one in the comments, and if you actually made it through the whole fight, hit that like button.